Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of pdxMindShares, a podcast hosted and sponsored by Anvil Media, a digital marketing agency in Portland, Oregon. And we're here helping Portland get hired. So how many of you are interning right now? I know, I can't see you. Please comment on the YouTube video and just give me a hands up emoji if you're currently interning. Shout out to that intern life. Well, if you're an intern right now, then this is the episode for you. I'm going to be talking about how to turn your internship into a full-time gig. So you're probably asking yourself, how do I turn my internship into a full-time position? I like where I'm working. I'm comfortable here. I know everyone here. I know the ins and outs of the job. How can I turn this into my full-time gig and pay the bills? My first tip for that is kind of an obvious one, but it's still extremely useful. Take notes religiously, every day, all the time. Have a notebook on you. You want to learn all that you can because your day-to-day activities are going to be your job orientation. One of the reasons companies promote from within turning interns into full-time employees is because it cuts down on their training time. You don't have to train an intern on the company procedures, the ins and outs, communication with the rest of the team. They know all this stuff already. It kind of takes the probationary 90-day period out of the whole situation. Tip number 2, go above and beyond. If you want this to be a full-time gig, if you want to show up there every day and rock it, show them that you already can. Impress the hell out of them. Do things that are outside of your regular day-to-day. Try helping out another department or regularly asking, do you need anything? When you have a little bit of downtime. Don't just get feedback, but apply it to your everyday. So it's always good to check with your supervisor, your coworkers, anyone at work, and ask them to provide you some feedback. But then take that the next step further and actually apply it. Don't take the criticisms too hard. And don't argue. Just take it, absorb it, and find out how you can use that to adjust your method, your behavior, your process, and improve. Goal setting is very important. Tip number 3, set your goals for the next 2 years, next 5 years, next 10, and try to align them with the company's goals as a whole. This will eventually become your pitch. How can you help the company get where they want to go? Why are you valuable to them? Next one is build connections. Not just with the people you work with, which is incredibly important because that could be your team, but also with your supervisor and the hiring manager. Those are the 2 people that are going to be responsible for hiring you and taking on new talent. Take them out for coffee. Sit down with them. Find out about their lives. Build some connections. Find out what you have in common. They want to work with people that they like, that like them and are interested in them. So show them that you are. Another one may seem a little obvious, but it often gets missed. Next tip, just ask. Let them know that you want the job. People intern for so many different reasons. One of those reasons can often be that people like the flexibility and the non-commitment of interning. It's something to do to make a little money, get a little knowledge, learn a new skill, to eventually take somewhere else in another industry. They may not know why you're interning or why you chose this particular internship. They may not be aware that this is what you want to do. So let them know. Make your intentions clear. You like this job, you like this company, and you want them full-time. And lastly, keep in touch. While I hope that your internship does turn into a full-time position, that would be amazing. The reality is they may not be able to hire right now. They may only be able to take someone on as a part-time intern because it's cheaper, or they just may not have enough work for a full-time position. But don't let that discourage you. Keep in touch. Network with them. Don't let them forget you, because when they finally can hire a full-time position, you'll be at the top of their list. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your listenership every other week. And don't forget to follow us at www.pdxMindShare.com and check our blog www.pdxMindShare.com/our-blog.